What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Godsey for Justin Godsey TV. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. As you guys can see, I'm kind of doing a whole new camera angle. Coming from, this is my room, I kind of call it my studio. So, I'm going to be trying something new and hopefully that this camera angle works. So today, guys, we're here doing a DVD review of one of my favorite TNA wrestlers, Abyss, the Doomsday, the Best of Abyss. Now, for a lot of people who do not know much about Abyss, back in the early TNA stages, he didn't have that big of a character. We all know he was a scary monster carrying around that chain. He also had, he had a Mick Foley aspect to him, because when you look at what Monster Abyss can do, he has, the thumbtacks, he has the broken glass in those bags underneath the ring. He was the Mick Foley of TNA, the hardcore. He was that hardcore icon in TNA in the early years. So when I was going out buying a DVD, I wanted to look for something that I would that I would personally be interested in watching. And being Abyss, being that hardcore wrestler, I would have to go out and I had to get this DVD because, like I said, Abyss is a hardcore wrestler. And now that, the whole new character of Abyss, they decided to take off his mask and everything in TNA, it kind of got me a little bit, do I really care about that? No. I like the original Abyss, this kind of character of Abyss. This was an excellent, excellent DVD. It's action-packed with a lot of great matches from his early days, talking about the Lockdown 2006 Six Sides of Steel cage match between him and Christian Cage, if you guys remember back in that. I remember it pretty vividly because I am a huge Christian fan, aka Christian Cage, because back in the early days, 2006 was when I really started watching TNA. This is before, Jeff Hardy, this is after Jeff Hardy left TNA, took a little bit of a hiatus away from professional wrestling to the Omega thing, but I was still interested in watching TNA. I was primarily watching TNA because of Jeff Hardy. I'm a huge Jeff Hardy fan. I'm also a huge Raven fan. So I'm watching this, and then all of a sudden, I hear about Christian having this big rivalry against Abyss. And it got so serious so that, Abyss and James Mitchell, Alex Shelley on the camera, is recording Christian Cage getting attacked by Abyss in his home. So TNA really took it to a very big personal angle in order for Abyss to, get the storyline a little bit more lightened up a little bit. It was so personal, I felt like, that's some pretty scary stuff. So that match is featured on this DVD. Also, you get the Monsters Ball 2 between Abyss, Sabu, Rhino, and Jeff Hardy at Bound for Glory 2005. Also, you get Abyss versus Jeff Hardy in a Falls Count Anywhere match at one of the best pay-per-views I've ever seen, Destination X 2005. Very good DVD if you guys do not have that. Victory Road, the first ever TNA pay-per-view, Victory Road 2004. You get to see the first ever Monsters Ball match between Abyss, Raven, and Monty Brown. So this DVD is stacked top to bottom with great Abyss matches. I had to rate this DVD a solid 4 out of 5 because what really got me into not it being a 5 out of 5 is because it really just shows you matches. It does not really give you a legitimate storyline. You would think a DVD that comes around Abyss, you would get a good storyline. Now, what you get in the special features, it's something a little bit mediocre. The special features, yeah, they're good and everything, but they don't really give you a whole lot. They give you they don't give you a legitimate story behind Abyss. They just show you pictures of, the character of Abyss's old days, and they start putting this deranged storyline, how he shot his dad in the back, and that's also, you also get a Sting match at Genesis 2006. That's the final match on this DVD. They give you this storyline where Abyss shot his dad, and they kept on saying how, Abyss's life is all tormented and everything. And TNA really went all out in 2006, pushing the character of Abyss. And you get a nice slideshow of the early photos of Abyss, aka Chris Parks, who plays the monster Abyss. So, I think, it really lacks legitimate, documentary. I was thinking that this was going to be a documentary, but nonetheless, this was a very good DVD. If you're a big fan of Abyss, you want to see some great matches, some old school matches from the early days of TNA with Abyss in it, this is a DVD for you. I really did enjoy it. 4 out of 5. If you're a big, Abyss fan, this is a DVD for you guys. So make sure you guys leave your comments down below about what you think about Doomsday, the Best of Abyss on DVD. I'm Justin Godsey, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.